Hey there, I'm sitting here with the car turned off and the key out of the ignition. If you paid attention in the last video, that's how you do it. You're not burning your own gas if nobody's paying you to. But I'm in the park right now, just kind of chilled out. I just got online and waiting for my first client to call in. But I thought I'd go through. I took some notes after the first episode and wanted to get with you and say, okay, here's the some of the stuff that I want to cover. There's several other videos, and I'll put some links in the description. There's several other folks out there that are doing videos about Uber, and I thought I'd do a little bit slightly different take on what's already out there, because you can always just go see those other videos. Some of the stuff that I wanted to talk about was sort of the business of Uber. You know, if you're going to be doing Uber on the side, you know, having more of a process than just turn the thing on and collect money, you have to think it through a bit. And just like any business, there's things like a burn rate. There's things like expenses. You're running your own business at this point. There's taxes. So you're going to be running what's called a profit and loss statement, a P&L. And part of that is, if you're going to find out if Uber is right for you, any business that doesn't make more money than it spends or pulls in isn't really a good business, and you should probably get out of it. And it could be misleading if somebody's driving for Uber and they put some gas in and they go driving around and they get money from Uber in a week or so, and they think, wow, I'm making money. It's like, well, you put gas in. That's an expense. Did you make enough back to pay for that gas? And then on top of that, did you make a profit? Things like that. So I'll be talking about some of that. I'll be talking about some of the expenses you put into your car, and just regular expenses as well as periodic expenses. And so I'll do, dedicated episodes on each of those things, and I'll even put graphics up on, one side or the other here to kind of help, when I talk about numbers or whatever, I'll throw them up there so that you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And we'll go from there and see what happens. So what's coming up is I'm going to talk about just setting up your Uber business. And there's some basic things that you can do that I've done for myself, just cooking them up myself, that I'll share with you, and that hopefully will help you out. Some basic things like, here's a spreadsheet, and here's how I've laid mine out. Here's my little notepad that I keep with beginning miles and all the expenses that I put on it, and I keep a time log of what I'm doing, because I measure everything. And the only way that you're ever going to tell if you're doing this right or if you're a good business is if you have a means of measuring certain components of your business. And time is a component. My time is worth something. Now, that's not on any sort of Google sheet. They say you can make up to $30 an hour, and it's like, well, it's a little misleading. You might wait for 45 minutes and get a 15-minute drive out of that, or a 15-minute client. It doesn't equal, $30. That's equal to a $30 an hour rate for 15 minutes. So think about stuff like that. But I'll have several little cheat sheets and things that I'll share with you over time. And that's it for this video. If you have any questions or any particular topics you want me to cover, please send them to me. There's an email in the description below, or I'll put it in the lower third here. I don't remember what I was using off the top of my head. But I want to hear from you. And happy Ubering, and stay safe out there. Bye-bye.